I think we all have to ask ourselves at some point, who do I actually want to be? Not what do I want to achieve, not how do I want to be perceived, but who do I actually want to be when things are going my way and when they're not? When I'm in my high and everything's lining up and all my dreams are coming true, and when I'm in my low, because that's when it matters the most.
And then came Star Trek Discovery. That makeup chair? Instead of contour and lashes, they spent 5 hours every morning gluing silicone to my face to make me look like an augmented human being.
Let's talk about discomfort. Not in theory, but in the very real, messy human way. Because if you're alive, you have felt it. The lump in your throat, the knot in your stomach, the tightness in your chest when something hits too hard and too fast. We live in a culture that teaches us to avoid this, to label it as wrong, to fix it, to silence it, to distract ourselves from it. And we were taught that peace is the absence of pain, that feeling happy means that we're doing life right. But life isn't about staying in the happy parts. It's not about avoiding the turbulence. I'm about to burst your bubble. The turbulence is inevitable. That's just life. You can't control it. It's about learning how to move through the times of turbulence without losing yourself. You don't actually need more control. You don't need to feel unbothered all of the time. You need a way to meet your discomfort without running from it.
So if control isn't the solution, and peace isn't a place that we stay, but something that we reset back to, the question then becomes, how? How do we actually reset in real life? Not in theory, not on a retreat, not when the music is soft and the lighting is perfect, but in the moments that matter the most, in the heat of a hard conversation, in the middle of a slammed calendar, when your nervous system is screaming, when you're exhausted, when you feel like you're either going to break or explode. That's the question I kept asking myself. And that is what led me to create what I now call the R-Set. It's not a theory, it's a tool. It's the how. The how to reset, the how to come back to yourself again and again, no matter what life throws at you. And this is just as important for your personal life as it is in your leadership. Because who are you under pressure? That is your real leadership style. It's not about your resume. It's about how you show up when things are uncertain, when a deadline slips, when a team member disappoints you, when a client pushes back. Because in those moments, your nervous system speaks way louder than your words. And people will follow you, not because of your title, they will follow you because of your presence. So when you know how to come back to yourself, when you know how to reset, when you know how to regulate instead of react, you don't just become a better leader. You become someone that your team feels safe around, grounded with, inspired by.
We can't control what life throws at us and when, but we can learn how to move through it differently. We can learn how to reset and come back to ourselves. And we can learn how to show up in ways we're proud of again and again. Not because we're trying to be perfect, but because we are choosing to be present.